Alright, Shalom, Call, Halal, Yahawa, Bahashem, Yahawashi. All glory, praises, and honor to Yahawa, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Shalom to the Akim, double honors to the apostles, double honors to our elders, a great millstone, the apostles, a great millstone. This is a response to a fellow that you may know as Yaram, Yahawa. He comes up to the camp completely just out of order, but we deal with the guy because what are you gonna do? He's like a he's like a spawn or something. He just keeps coming back. It's pretty crazy. So he reads this book called the Books of Enoch, Jubilees, and Jasher, right? And I think this is the copy he holds, right? Hold on. Right, I think this is the copy I see him holding. I try to get a look at it, but this is the one I think people usually get. All right, Derek H. Shaver, the Books of Enoch, Jubilees, and Jasher. We've been dealing with this guy, telling him that's BS. You shouldn't be reading that BS, and he still doesn't care about what we have to say to him, because you can't tell him anything. But anyways, we're trying to deal with the guy, and here I'm gonna read to you what it says on Amazon. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that, Salakia. Alright, you can see Book of Enoch, Derek Shaver. Alright, so the Books of Enoch, Jubilees, Jasher together in one volume. Enoch is derived from R.H. Charles' translation of the Book of Enoch. So R.H. Charles, that's a name you gotta look up, reprinted, published under the name in 1917. If we now rework verses, okay. Jubilees, that's a book he also reads, is derived, and not just him, a lot of you Buggouts, alright? If you go on Israelite Twitter, Israelite Facebook, they believe all these, they read all these stuff, but do any of them have any type of knowledge whatsoever? No, they don't. They don't know one thing from another. They're just totally consumed in their own wickedness. And you see, Jubilees is derived from R.H. Charles, same guy, translation of the Book of Jubilees, or the Little Genesis, reprinted and published under that name in 1917. So you can see these books came from 1917. They in no way belonged or were found or discovered and written even back during the discovery, so-called conquest, 1600s, 1500s, all right? And then even past that during the time of our Lord, 2,000 years ago, which we do have proof, all right? And may Lord will not go into a lesson in that another time. We do have substantial proof, evidence, all right? Archaeological evidence of the scrolls, all right? Of the translations of the scriptures, the Bible. That's why what we have, what we read out of when we teach and we read out of and get our knowledge from the Holy Bible, 1611 edition, King James version, is the most canon and the word of Yahawa B'Shem Yahawashi. Right? These other three books are not, okay? Especially this one, right? And I'm gonna go into Jasher because this guy is really, really into the book of Jasher. All right, Jasher, all right, is derived from the text of the book of Jasher. All right, what we do know about the book of Jasher is Yashar, right, which means the upright. All right, published by J.H. Perry and Company, 1887. Okay, so we have a publisher, and is derived from text from that publisher in 1887. So I checked it out, right? So, so I also looked up, right, Book of the Upright, Naples. We'll go into that. But we looked up my man, P.H. What's the name of it again? J.H. Perry and Company. J.H. Perry and Company. Okay, so here it is, which is the book of the Safar, right? Well, this is supposed to be the Yiddish Sefer HaYashar, right? In the Hebrew would be Sapar for book, right? First edition is in 1552. Okay, so 1552, that's the first edition. Okay, what was the editions before that? Because we know there was other editions of the scriptures before the King James version, but a lot of this, if you read about the King James, this is directly translated from the ancient Holy Scrolls, right? The Hebrew and the Greek, which dated 2,000, 3,000 years old. Now, today, okay, this is a book of correct record, but in the English translation, mostly the Book of Jasher. All right, you can check it out. Okay, and it's supposed to be different from another book of Jasher called Pseudo Jasher. You go into the history of it. This is Wikipedia, by the way. So, oh, this Wikipedia, blah blah blah. Hey, man, Wikipedia, it has its sources right here. Okay, and I went to, it has its source, Jewish Encyclopedia. Okay, you could go to the so-called Jew, and he has all this written. He'll tell you how this book is just a fairy tale. All right, written by some Rabbi Finkelstein and whatnot. So they call it the history. The earliest extant version of this Hebrew Midrash was printed in Venice in 1625, and the introduction refers to an earlier 1552 edition in Naples. Okay, so 1552 edition in Naples, which neither trace nor other mention has been found. Okay, so before you read these books, stay through. You need to look into, okay, where does it come from? And you can tell it came from the so-called white man. More importantly, the so-called Jew, Amalek. Okay, the worst of the worst. The devil himself. Okay, so it goes on. You can go check it out. Look up, I think you just gotta look up Book of Jasher, and this will come up. Sefer HaYashar, the Yiddish one, what we know would be Sapar. Okay, and so 1552, right? Naples edition. That's the one that we gotta check out. Well, let's see who stumbled over the 1552. This is some website. It just says, according to the 1625 edition of Jasher, the first printed edition of the Book of Jasher, published in Naples, Italy in 1552. See, however, no copies of the 1552 edition are known to have survived. Okay? So, okay, you don't know where the hell they're at. Let's see what else we found now. Okay, back to here. I think you go down. You find out that it was accepted by the Latter-day Saints, okay, who was Joseph Smith, founder of the Latter-day Saint movement, aka the Mormons, which we know is just complete, utter blasphemy and bug-out breakdowns of fairy tales, okay? You just watch they just South Park did a whole thing on that. You can just, it's bugged out. You don't need to look into it. It's bugged out. All right. So, anyways, this guy Joseph Smith, who we know he added onto the word, all right, hardcore, and is a liar, and is a so-called white man, the devil himself. Damn, what's wrong with this shit? Slot. Okay. And it says here, anyway, in 1886, Joseph Hiram Perry of Salt Lake City acquired the rights to the translation of Mordecai Noah's estate. All right, it was published by P.H. Perry and Company in Salt Lake City in 1887. All right, so that P.H. Perry Company, Salt Lake City, that's a Mormon company. All right, that's where the Mormons run their publishing. A number of Mormon scholars consider this Book of Jasher to be of the authentic Hebrew origin. Right? Why? Because if they accept it as authentic, you can accept anything as authentic. Any BS that was made up a few hundred years ago. All right? The scriptures go back thousands of years, okay, to the beginning of time. This Joseph Hiram Perry edition of the Book of Jasher continues to be held high in repute by many Mormons, okay? So this is Mormon doctrine. This book, P.H. Perry, okay, the Book of Jasher is Mormon doctrine. This is just another extension of the Book of Mormon. Okay? There's nothing to do with the scriptures. And you worried about battles of the Amorites, all these different battles. There's endless battles in the scriptures. All right? The main battle you got to worry about right now is the battle within yourself and through the Spirit, Yahawa Shemi Shai. That's what the kingdom of heaven is about. Okay, fighting that everyday battle. And let me go into how you're breaking. So this is proof that you're adding into the word, being a complete bug out. Brothers, check it out. Book of the Upright, Naples, 1552. Okay, that's the one that, my man, this one is based upon, okay? And Naples, 1552, nobody knows where the hell that came from. So that has nothing to do with the scriptures. And Esau didn't just stumble over it, and they still don't have copies of the original one. But you know who probably has it? This devil, Joseph Smith. All right? And let's read. This is Proverbs 30:6. It says, "Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee." All right? And then that's all you've been doing this whole time is adding unto the words. That's all you've been doing this whole time, just adding into the word. Bugged out breakdowns, all right? And we've been reproving you. For instance, when you first showed up, you had a smooth face, a bald head, but now you don't do that anymore. Now you follow the laws. Well, this is part of our law, all right? Adding unto the word, all right? It says, "Add thou unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar." And you've been found a liar, because if you believe that what's written in these books line up with the scriptures, you're a liar, because they're contrary to each other. They do not agree. This is not in the same spirit. Okay? The scriptures are in the spirit of Yahawa Shemi Shai. This thing right here is in the spirit of the so-called white man. The devil is Esau's spirit. All right? Satan. That's why you got all them spirits on you. Because you got Satan on you. And you're breaking the laws of Yahawa Shemi Shai. This is Deuteronomy 4:1. And you always been, and we've been trying to rebuke you, reprove you, smoking cigarettes, doing all this BS, and just being totally out of order to pretty much the men who teach you, because you coming up asking for breakdowns from the elder brother Yahawa, not always asking him for breakdowns. So you just try and just be respectful to your elder brothers, man. Okay? If you ever had a brother, you had an older brother growing up, he always checked you on respect. If he was had any type of uprightness within him, okay? Or if you were an older brother yourself, you would do that to your younger siblings. I did that to my little sister. Like, hey, I'm your older brother. You gotta listen to me. All right, and then it goes down, man. It ain't no different in the truth. Yahawa Shemi Shai set it up that way. So you just coming straight out the shoe onto the streets, you just going way off, my man. This is Deuteronomy 4:1. "Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach thee, for to do them, that ye may live and go in and possess the land which the Lord thy power, the Lord God of your fathers giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you." Okay, and then the book of this BS, expensive piece of toilet paper, $26 piece of toilet paper, it's adding unto the word, okay? Because the things that this book claims happen never happened, okay? They're not in the scriptures. Oh, they use the same characters and they cross-reference it during certain eras and times, but that does not link up with what really happened in the scriptures, man. Okay, and if it was so important, why was it in the scriptures? Why we have to wait for some devils, some so-called Jews to write it up? All right. This is back to Deuteronomy 4:2. "Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish from it." Yeah, you can't take away from the word either, man. Or you can say this like you try to say the Apocrypha isn't canon, man. The main reason why you say the Apocrypha isn't canon, because the Apocrypha holds the accounts of the northern kingdom of Israel and their journey here to the Americas. Who you think are heathen, but are actual Israelites, right? And it's based upon what? The scriptures, right? Not DNA, not what the so-called white man is writing in books a few hundred years ago with no prior copies whatsoever. We're reading it from the scriptures, right? From Yahawa Bashem Yahushua himself, okay? Yahawa is in this word. This is his word, okay? And this is his knowledge that you're dealing with, man. And you're just treating it like it's a joke. You gotta put some respect on Yahawah's name, all right? Yahawa Bahashem Yahushua, okay? And it says, ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither ye shall diminish from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your power, which I command you, all right? And then that's how you keep the commandments. You don't take away from the word. You don't add to the word. You just do what the word says. You know, it's pretty simple. You don't need to read the book of Enoch. Yahawa Bashem Yahushua made it pretty simple how you can get right within, how you can really be saved. You just got to do what you got to do. And he thinks, oh, you got to help the poor. Nah, man. Helping the, yeah, sure, that's part of it. But you're doing that when you're teaching when you're doing the will of Yahawa Bashem Yahushua. You are helping the poor, the afflicted, the down, you know, our people, the Israelites, the people at the bottom, the sick, the ill, right? The ones who need a physician, which are our people. But you're feeding them this BS, more GMO garbage, more trash, and Yahawa Bashem Yahushua is gonna judge you for that, all right? So you need to get right. This, you know, Lord willing, you watch this video, but you need to get right, my man. Because I don't know. You the type of dude that will probably survive the concentration camps, you know? You're going to be in the concentration camp, pounding your chest. You'll be in the concentration pounding your chest. I was in the shoe. But anyways, I'm going to wrap it up on this point, all right? This is Revelation 22 and 18. For I testify unto every man that For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. And we're going to go out, and you're probably going to come out today, all right? And you're going to hear the words of this prophecy of this book, all right? If any man shall add unto these things, which you do, which the so-called Jew does, which are everybody else besides Yahawa Bashem Yahushua's chosen elect, all right? They don't do that. If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. So there you go. All the plagues that you be talking about, the lake of fire, that's going to be a plague unto you. You're going to be in the lake of fire, right? And the lake of fire isn't going to be a destination, okay, that you go in the afterlife. The lake of fire is Salakia. The lake of fire is an actual destination here on the planet Earth, okay? That is going to manifest itself as a lake of fire after its destruction. America, okay? America is going to be totally turned into a lake of fire, and then a place of desert creatures that will never rise again, and no one will ever inhabit America, just as they did with Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? So that's just some more knowledge for my man, Yaram, Yahawa. Shout out to Stay Through. We'll see you out today. Watch this video. Put this book down, man. Put this book down. And for all you other brothers, man, if you get tempted to go into this, hey, you're God. You're lost. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Listen to your elder brothers. Listen to the elders. Listen to the apostles. All right. What do you got to do? What do you got to do reading this? Bug yourself out. That's all you're gonna do. All right. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.